Nandi Mobile, let me start from what the name stands for. The name stands for friendship. It's Zambian language, in the Zambian language. So what we seek to do is create better friendship between companies and their customers.
Okay.
And the best way we thought we could do it is using mobile. Yeah, so we enable companies to send messages to their customers and also receive messages from their customers. So it's a two-way communication using the mobile phone. And we use SMS, which is on every mobile phone, and also mobile applications.
Okay, how does this work? You send me messages and then I'm able to reply. I mean, ideally, I should be able to reply messages.
Well, for most bulk SMS messages, you cannot, there's no channel to reply back. It's just a marketing message. So they just want you to know what they do, but they don't hear from you. But we believe that it's two-way. You need to hear from your customers and also send to them. So that's why we thought two-way would be better than just bombarding people with messages.
Okay, give me an example. Give me an example.
So let's say you your program like this, you want to receive feedback from people out there. All you have to do is put a text line out there. It could be a normal mobile number or a short code, and then people can text to their number with their feedback, and then you can reply back to them saying that, okay, thank you for your feedback, or if it's a question, you can reply back with a question. Or you can put an automated message there that says thank you, so that you don't have to reply back. Or if they want to know more about your the show, they just text Innovation 101 and they get watch an automated message you have put there for them to get, so that you don't have to be picking calls telling people about your show. They just text and they get information about your show.
Okay, so tell us the companies you work with or you work for.
So we work across a wide range of companies, from churches and also people who do network marketing. We have a few telcos. I.e. for the churches, we have Agape.
What do you do for Agape?
So for Agape, they use it to tell the church members about meetings, and also in case they have Bible study, people can subscribe to attend the Bible study, so that they know how many people are coming for the Bible study at any particular time. Yeah, so that's what we do for Agape, for example. So people subscribe for meetings, so that you are not sure if only one person subscribes, then you know only one person is coming. If 10 people are coming, you prepare for them. And then we also have a few other companies. We have Hot Jobs. They also use it for the same thing, two-way messaging. They're getting to their customer and their customers getting back to them. And we also have Etsy. So they use it for people to know more about their products.
Okay.
Or if you have a beauty question, you can also text it.
Okay, so for the telcos, what do you do for them?
For those ones, it's more of kind of helping them with communications. They are more into it, so they are more of partners rather than clients, let me put it that way. So they help us more to make our services better, and we help them with the mobile applications that they need, because they are not very good with the mobile applications, but we help them with that one.
Okay. So if I call, like most of the telco companies, do you do voice SMS to voice messages to, or you just do the text, the bulk text, or you do both?
We do just the text and mobile apps. We don't do voice.
You don't do voice?
Yes.
Okay. Maybe you should take us through it so that whoever is watching, viewers, will appreciate exactly what the whole thing is about. Yeah.
Okay, so for the two-way messaging, the one I told you about, for example, you can see someone has created a keyword Vaniado, and there they have put what they do over there. So when anybody texts Vaniado, it could be to a short code or it could be to a normal number. This is what they get. And then what Vaniado gets is a list of all the people who have texted. So if they need to get back to them, or they have new products, all they have to do is send a message to this list, because they know this list is interested in a particular type of their products or whatever. So when you click on this, whatever message you send, is sent to the list of people who have searched for Vaniado, for example. Yeah, and then if you want to send messages to a group of people, that's the bulk SMS part. The one you just give it a name.
Innovation 101.
Innovation 101.
Okay. 101.
101. And then who you want it to be from. It could be by
Etonam.
Etonam. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, and which message you want to send them.
Watch Innovation 101.
Watch Innovation 101. Okay. So this is the message we want to send the people.
Okay.
And then we just have to click next.
Okay.
Yes. And then from here we have to choose. So this one you realize we were sending it to all the people who have searched for Vaniado. Okay. So the list is already populated. Okay. And if you want to send, you just click send and it goes through. But another thing you also realize from the page I came from was the birthday. So if you have your clients are very important to you, you can just upload their birthdays and their phone numbers, create a message and the time of the day. Say you want the birthday messages to go 7 a.m. every morning. Yeah, you click, you just set the time, and every 7 a.m. if it's the person's birthday, they get a message from the company.
Okay. So if Vaniado sends me a birthday message, okay, and I want to reply, what name will come on my phone?
So Vaniado has two options. If they have a text line with us, they can send from that number so that people can reply directly. So all they have to do is hit reply because that's their text line. They use it for sending and receiving messages. But if you don't have a text line, then you write Vaniado and then people cannot reply back to you. You can't reply back to the Vaniado message. But if you have a text line, you use that number rather instead of the Vaniado.
But when it happens, when I'm not able to reply, then your purpose of ensuring that I'm able to reply messages is flawed. You don't think so?
It is flawed, but every company has what they want to do. Some people just want to send messages to people. They don't want to hear back from them. So that's an option that the company can go for if that's what they want to do. But we believe that it's better if you have a two-way communication. But if you think one way is okay for you, we could also help you with that.
Hotjust has been using Infoline platform messaging for a little over a year now. I must say that Infoline has been of great help. We are able to reach our partners and clients with our job vacancies, our interview details, and all relevant information that we want to send to our clients and partners.
So for educational institutions, for example, like British Council, for example.
Okay, you work with British Council?
Yes, we've worked with them before. Okay. Yeah, so they have these programs where they invite schools to come and exhibit, and then people can come and sign up and maybe get admission to the schools. And they always want people to pre-register before they come. So this is a perfect way for people to pre-register. So you just text your name and your details to a short code or a long number, and British Council has the details and your phone number too. So in case there's a change of events or maybe another school has joined the program, all they need to do is just send a message to that group of people. Yeah, and then the people get it. So we did it for them last year. That's what they used last year to get people to pre-register for their events. Yeah.
Okay, so at what point do so let's say I need you to do something like this for me. Is it possible for me to manage my account myself, or everything depends on you?
Everybody manages their own accounts. So you as a company, we normally take you through a very short training. It's a very simple software, but we take you through a very short training so that you get used to it and you can easily manage it by yourself. Some people too already have systems, so they don't want to use this. So what we do is we integrate our software into their system so that they can send and receive messages. That's also an option. If you're already used to some system and you just want an integration to that also works.
Okay, so I have a watcher joint, and I want to remind my customers on a daily basis that my watch is ready or at this particular time. Now, if I'm supposed to manage my own account, okay, so it means that I get to put the message there myself.
Yes.
Okay, so what is your role then?
Our role is just giving you the platform. So when you sign up with us, we just give you access to the platform.
Okay.
And then we maintain the platform and make sure that everything is working for you. That's what we do for you.
Okay, so at what cost?
So that one depends on the package you are going for and what you are going to use it for. So as I said, some people want only one way, some people want two way, some people want integration, some people want to be able to personalize your message, some people want to be able to schedule messages. So it's really very varying depending on what we are doing for you.
Okay, but what's the least and what is the highest?
The least could be anything. It could be
1 Ghana cedis.
50 Ghana cedis, for example, because that's what I want to send a message to some group of people who are that small, or I want to send a message to 10,000 people. Okay. So I pay for that amount of messages, and then it goes on and on.
But when I sign up, how long does it take for me to renew? Do you renew your accounts, and how often?
So we renew it every year.
Okay, yearly.
Yearly, but one of the things we also give you is if you buy credit, it never expires.
Since our first meeting with Nandy Mobile, we have seen innovation and development with SMS communication. As a church, we have seen a cost-effective method to communicate with our members and our staff. Infoline's two-way communication allows our members and our staff to communicate with us with ease. With Infoline, we now connect effectively with our staff and members of Agape House New Testament Church. Infoline allows us to connect better.
Now, I really don't know. As for me, I barely read some of these messages. I see them as junk when it comes. I would actually delete it. How are you able to survive? Because I'm sure I'm not the only one. There are several people who live like that. How are you able to make it interesting for people to want to read whatever message it is that someone is sending?
If you get notification from your bank, do you read it?
Yes, my bank, I will.
You will.
That's to do with my money.
So as much as possible, the companies are saying to their clients, it's not like we are bombarding people with messages. So I am the company and I'm working with you. I'm giving you something and you need to hear from me. So the company sends it to their clients. That's why I asked you, your bank, you are the client of the bank. So if they send you a message, you will read it. If ECG sends you a message, you will read it.
Yeah, but someone get job quickly, get daily updates on this every day. I don't read messages like that.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So I don't know. So you only deal with people's clients, like specific, or you send bulk message? Because why I'm saying this is that some other SMS company will come around. When I was in school in the university, will come and say, can you give me the list of all the students in the school? Okay, yeah. What do you need it for? Oh. And then they'll get the list and they'll be bombarding you with messages. Even if I'm not interested, you keep bombarding with the same message. And I won't read it.
You won't read it.
Is that what you do?
So we, as much as possible, we don't do that. One, we deal with companies and their customers. And two, if you are sending out a bulk message bombarded, we make sure it's very targeted. So you know who you are sending it to. If it's maybe a woman you want to send it to, so that guy doesn't receive an advert about a salon or something. Yeah, so we make sure it's as targeted as possible so that we don't bombard people, because if people don't read the message, then what's the use of sending the message? So you just make sure it's as relevant to whoever is receiving it as much as possible.
Over the past year, after doing business with Nandi Mobile's Infoline software, we've discovered a new way of advertising our products and services. With Infoline, you can connect with us via SMS.
Have you worked with a political party before?
We work with some of them. It's across. It's not a particular person.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what did you do for them?
So they want to make people more aware that they are around. So of course they want to send messages out to people to remind them of what they've done for them, and or to tell people they are also vying for this position that they should vote for them.
Okay. So but you do it for the smaller. So for instance, if people are doing primaries and all that, that's what you
MPs.
Okay, but you don't do it for like the presidential positions.
Well, for now we haven't done that before, but
Okay.
it could be something we could also look at.
Okay, but so far you just do for the MPs and then the district assemblies and
yes.
those ones.
Yes.
I see. Okay, they must be making plenty money then.
You work for money, of course.
Okay, I see. How did you start Nandi Mobile? And you don't even look like you're the brain behind Nandi Mobile.
Oh.
Am I the first to say that?
You're not the first. Maybe I should be eating a lot and going bigger, maybe.
Okay, so tell me, how did you start Nandi Mobile?
I didn't start Nandi Mobile alone. We were 3 founders.
Okay.
So 3 of us attended Meltot Entrepreneurial School of Technology,
Okay.
which takes you through software development and then entrepreneurship. So after the training, the 3 of us came together, and our main aim, as I said, was create friendship between companies and their customers. And we just decided, what can we do to make this friendship better? And then Nandi Mobile was born out of it.
Okay, so you've come this far. How many people have you employed?
Over the years, we've employed more than 15 people, but now we are a team of about 5.
Okay, so I know we have quite a number of what you do, people like that. We have Text Ghana, we have SMSGH, we have, so in Nandi Mobile, how are you able to maneuver your way through, because you've competition? How are you able to keep yourself, there?
So, as you've realized from our conversation, we have some things that are a bit different from all the people you've mentioned.
Okay.
Yeah, so as time, we'll really listen to our clients and their needs, because if they are not using the platform for anything that they benefit from, then it's not useful to us. So we listen to them, and if there's any changes or any features they need us to develop for them, we help them with it so that it becomes as useful to them as much as possible. So that's one main difference between us. And then we also train you to be able to use the software yourself. Okay. And then you see reports of people who have got the message, how the message went, people are getting back to you. So you have a whole idea of how your campaign is going, not necessarily us telling you so that you think we are making up numbers, but it's with you and you do whatever you want to do with it.
Okay. What is Nandi Mobile's greatest asset?
The people. The people.
Okay. So what do you do to keep the people with Nandi Mobile?
So it's about what you are, the impact you are making. I believe so strongly in making impact. That's why I said, if you have our platform and it's not doing what you want it to do, then it's not worth it.
It's not worth it.
Yes, so it's the impact. So we have people who want to make impact and who want to be seen on the global stage. Over the years, we've won awards from globally. So it's not just about Ghana, it's about having a global vision and making impact globally and also locally.
You've been in the system for 4 years and you've won several awards.
Yes, we have.
Tell us about
So
awards.
in 2011, we won the Launch Conference Best Business Award. That was in San Francisco. Last year, we won the World Summit Awards for the e-business and e-commerce category. And then in Ghana too, we were the Top App SMS Award. We won it. So we've won quite some few awards.
Wow.
Thank you for making the journey.
So I'm from Nandi Mobile and we present to you Guideline. Guideline is a customer support tool with SMS.
In Africa, internet penetration is not very high, but everybody has a phone, and each phone can send an SMS. So a customer can send an SMS to a phone, which is logged into an online ticketing system for the company. So that's what you see. So the company sees an aggregation of these tickets, and then they can also view the tickets and send an answer back to the customer, and the customer sees it as an SMS. Also, because we know that this application will have a lot of data, we also provide an analytics feature where the companies can make sense out of the tickets that they receive. Thank you very much.
Wow. That was a very concise, awesome presentation. So, hey, no internet, no smartphone. Well, there's internet, but no smartphones. Penetration in Africa is low, but everybody's got SMS. So you actually give the companies...
So you felt really proud.
Very, very proud.
Okay.
What I want to tell Ghanaians is we should be proud of things made in Ghana and patronize things that we have done. And for the people making the things, I believe we should believe in standards. The fact that something was done in Ghana doesn't mean it should be haphazard or not done well, but we should believe in quality, make things made of quality, because we are not supposed to compete with Ghanaians. We are competing on a global stage. If you really want to make it, let's compete globally and let's use what we make. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I'm so impressed. I've had a lot of mails on this show, and really, I think you've done really well. I mean, you and your team should be applauded.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Need I say more? It's been another exciting edition of Innovation 101. I'm not saying it, she said it. She said, let's consume made in Ghana products. Let's do it well. The fact that it was made in Ghana doesn't mean it should just be made anyhow. Let's put our things up there. Let's not compete just locally. Let's compete with international brands. And I tell you, Ghana will be what you want it to be if you wake up and you do it right. Remember I said you only have the opportunity to live once, so doing it right, living once, is just good enough. So please, let's do it right. My name is Eto Namsi, and I've had fun with Anne. What are you doing in your home, in your office? What are you doing to help the economy of Ghana? Our sinking economy, what are you doing? So let's contribute our quota. You contribute yours, I contribute mine. Together we'll grow this country and make it great and strong. Next week we'll bring you another exciting edition of Innovation 101. I don't have much to say. Bye.
In West Africa, over 800 cases have been recorded and over 500 deaths have also been recorded. I'm talking about the Ebola outbreak here on the continent. We've seen it in Guinea, we've seen it in Liberia and in Sierra Leone. Ghana's had its own scare of the disease. But what understanding do you have of the Ebola virus? That is the focus of Talking Homes this week.